Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading for you lovely guys today. So before we start, I just want to clear up one or two things. Loved the comments, loved them. I tried to respond briefly, but obviously some of my messages maybe are not read with the way I say them, okay? So when I'm talking on text, I'm saying it as I would to you now. But anyway, let's go back. So King's Ruin, okay? A lot of you come forward saying, you know, this the Church of England is divorced, whatever else, and was founded upon that. Good arguments for why it can't take place. However, when I start a reading, I link in. So because I'd seen it, I put it on. And what I'm saying is, when you start with one card, it's not until you get through to the end that things become apparent. So what became apparent in that reading of King's Ruin is that, you know, maybe the Anthony Holden document has got nothing. You know, we're leaving it. But if I hadn't have asked about him, I wouldn't get that the king is going to abdicate of his own accord. Now, the other thing is that somebody mentioned, interestingly, was that, you know, the Houses of Parliament are not allowed to debate the king or the royals in there. Well, they have done previously. It's just been a one-word answer where Russia or Boris so, like, you know, just calmed it down. But the other thing is as well, you know, where for whatever reason that he will abdicate, it will be discussed in Parliament. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it whatsoever. So I'm going to stay by that reading, how it comes across, you know, later on down the line. Well, we'll know, won't we? But this is just like any other reading of mine. So you might not understand it now, but at the time we will. As for, who was it? Oh, Harvey video. Make no mistake, I was not talking about any other person with Harvey apart from Meghan, which I saw as an opportunist, okay? I saw her as an opportunist. So it is correct that, you know, men who commit these crimes can also have women falling at their feet as well, you know. A good example of being old and yucky is him in the Playboy Mansion, you know. He had about 15 girlfriends, didn't he, at one time? These was all girls that wanted to, you know, make it in Hollywood or wherever else, or wanted money and just looking after by a sugar daddy. So, you know, women can make those calls too. But, you know, if she's been filmed, you know, I agree. Yeah, I agree. That makes her a victim. But, you know, that is what I think is wrong with the world. If she hadn't have put herself in there in the first place, then it wouldn't have happened, okay? Especially under the, like, you know, doing it for a party, you know, to get further down the field as an actress, you know. It's not like it was a one-night stand, went back, you know, she didn't need anything, want anything from him, and then she finds it all over the internet. They are completely different classes of victims. So as far as I'm concerned, Meghan was not a victim. She has taken no accountability. You know, you can't just turn her into a victim just like that, because it's, you know, covers a whole multitude of sins. That woman was in there, knew what she wanted, knew what she was doing, and the fact that she, you know, got caught on a video, well, you know, that's just what you call occupational hazard, okay? Because when does she, you know, when does she become a consenting adult? And then not consenting. She wanted a part in a movie. Well, she definitely got one. So I will hold my ground on that one, okay? But as I said, this is not to be confused with any other person apart from Meghan, okay? And it's not that I have lack of sympathy. It's like I say, you put yourself in that situation, then, you know, shit like that's going to happen. Okay, so talking to Meghan, let's get into it. Where on earth is she? Okay, where on earth is she? Did you see me shuffle? Let's have a look. Let's make sure I'm shuffling. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Right. Yeah, so I'm cracking on with some speed reads as well, and just giving feedback to emails that I've had. So I hope, you know, I've cleared some up. Rather than responding individually, it'll take me forever. There was a lot of you. Okay, where the hell is Megan? Oh, well, you know, she's starting a new, she's starting something new. So I think what she does next is, like, will call into question her sanity. That's what I have to say. You know, it's other people trying to warn her not to do this, not to do that, but she does. And she's going to try something different as well. So maybe we see something differently. That's not usually her style. Now, I have to say, this woman does not show a face in the majority of January. She hasn't, not in the last 2 years that I've been here. So, and I think both of them was due to pregnancies. Okay, pregnancies. So, yeah, I just kind of feel, I'm not saying that's now. So we're definitely, she's doing something different. Something's changed, and she's kind of on an adventure. Now, I did wonder if she was actually resting in Saint-Tropez or anywhere, you know, somewhere nice and hot. I don't think it's hot at this time of year, but, you know, I do feel like she's been somewhere, maybe on holiday. So look for any signs of a suntan. I mean, that's difficult, isn't it, with her, because she puts all those creams on, but, you know, I would say, yeah, there's a body tan, a tan all over here. I don't know if she's going to do something like a jump. I'm getting a jump for some reason. A jump. That could be a physical jump. So is she sort of like making some kind of video or something, you know? It's definitely something she's never done before. So like maybe an assault course. Could she be joining in? Could she be having a pancake race with Harry? Yeah, keep all your eggs in one basket, love, not on the spoons. Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting like, oh, this sort of like new idea. It's a bit crazy, but could it be successful? I don't know. She's journeying somewhere. And this is regarding opportunity. So right now, where's Megan journeying to? What's, you know, what do you mean by journey, please? Oh dear. Oh dear. We got the good old devil there. Right, okay, so, you know, we're getting she's up to no good. She is up to no good. If she does this with the royal family, you know, it's like in a sly way. So getting somebody else to act on her behalf, like Scorby, like Boozy, like all these, you know, confirmed sources and palace sources. So she's really done something to upset her herself. You know, she's actually, when you lash out at somebody, when you don't want to look bad, right, those feelings don't just go away. She's not happy-go-lucky. She's not confident that she's going to get caught. You know, this actually matters. She's trying to hide something. She's trying to hide something. So is she thinking of doing something differently? This could be something differently, you know, done in a different way. So right now, she doesn't listen to everybody, you know what I mean? Somebody's telling her this is reckless, but she's too busy focusing elsewhere and not seeing it. Okay, this is pure personality disorder, I have to say. But, you know, I mean, we've got the back. Sometimes this is a bipolar card. Now, when I say bipolar, what I mean is all the energies associated with bipolar, you know, the energy, you know, the fastness, the speech, the ideas, the creativity, you know, when you're manic, you know, you can take on like 25 projects at a time and get them all done, which is what she can do. So that's why I've put it there, not that it's a diagnosis, it's the kind of energy. And then, so you build and destroy. She's building and destroying. Where has she been? Well, she's trying to hide where she's been. You know, she's hiding. She's probably embarrassed about something as well. Embarrassed, maybe afraid to admit something. You know, for her, what would be embarrassing is going from, you know, a massive house to a lesser house of money. You know, with her, it always has to be bigger and better. So that's the kind of energy that I'm seeking here. Why, you know, why is she not... Why has she gone silent then? You know, why has she got silent? This is bad. You've got 2 major arcanas. This is like the beginning of the end. Now, see, for her, right, this is all about behaviour and, you know, vindictiveness. Oh dear, I think something's coming out, you know, about her past. But, in others' readings, okay, this can be a sign of toxicity in the blood. And I know that because I got it with the Queen. I've had it with Camilla recently. And I've had it with, you know, other people as well. And I've told them, get yourself to doctors. Get yourself to doctors, get a blood test. And then they've come back, especially from the live shows. Either they've come back on the screen a few weeks later and said, you know, thank God I went. Or emailed me as well to say that things have been found. But each to your own, guys, okay? If you're a reader, it's each to your own. This is based on my experiences in life. And there's a fair few. I'm an old soul. Right, okay, so anyway, yeah, so she don't want to look bad. So why is she taking a step back? You know, why? Yeah, she's hiding. You know, she's hiding. Oh, another star, you know, this star doesn't want to shine this month, does she? Look at this, she's hiding. She knows something's coming. She won't just let Harry have all the glory. This is an underlying reason. This is a completely different reading. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'm getting down. She was unrealistic to think, you know, that the people would feel sorry for Harry. I mean, at the end of the day, he was blaming her. So something, you know, she all her spite and everything, everybody knows it was her in the book. So Harry's blaming her. Not Meghan had gentle concerns at all. That's a wash-up job, that, you know. It's, you know, get that soap off your hands kind of thing. So, you know, no, I don't believe that one bit. I think she's, you know, she knows it's gone bad, very bad. And now she's hiding away. You see, she could have come out and supported him, because I'm getting turning down a good opportunity here, but feeling blocked. So she's feeling like she didn't want to, you know. A star has fallen, you know, it's come crashing down, actually. It's she's in the dead of the night. I do feel like there's a bit of despair here, you know, feeling sorry for myself. But can you imagine, right, how she feels, where she's constantly, her own mind tells her that she's loved and adored and respected and appreciated and cheered on by the world. And then, you know, to have that illusion briefly shattered, okay, it'll be briefly shattered. And what I mean by that is she you know, these things, that mindset carries her through. And then what happens is, it's build and destroy, you know. So you build yourself up, you get a right good, you know, tanning on your backside. And then she'll sort of like go to bed or sleep for a while, or just, you know, be low and depressed. And then she'll rise back up, you know. It only takes like a flicker, okay, because she's up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's how she, you know, does it. How long before we see, you know, Meghan again on our news? Oh, it's soon. Well, I'm getting that for another 4 days here, you know, and I'm getting like, she won't look her happy self. I'm getting that, you know, this is efforts required, you know. So this has hit her. I think this has hit her with all the unpopularity, and even the US, you know, especially home country turning on her. Things aren't going quite the way you thought, but that's because of her own. Because, right, it's not because she's a narcissist, okay? It's because everything she does includes spite and slander. It's all revenge, you know. There's little creating for happiness and, you know, being a nice person. All her world thrives on and revolves around is making other people unhappy, you know. And now, well, you know, all that getting it out, the revenge, the feeling good and the spiteful and getting one over people and thinking all this is a success, well, we know has done a little or no favours. So, you know, I think she's not happy about coming out soon, but, you know, she's going to have to. And I just feel like it'll be underneath. It's a real effort. Despite what you say, I've seen somebody who's very, very unhappy. So people are, you know, asking whether Meghan and Harry have separated. So, you know, I'm going to say, are Harry and Meghan still together? Absolutely. You know, absolutely. She's done that job over him. So I don't know whether Diana's coming over. But, you know, we're getting a scene more psychics, you know. This is not good at all, okay? I know, like, us psychic tarot readers, you know, we entertain you day in, day out. But, like, at least you're doing it for somebody else. It's not just seeking, you know, for yourself. And if you did have the need, like Harry does, the need to consult a psychic every time you make a move, then there's something wrong, isn't there, that you can't think for yourself. I mean, that's the real power, you know, that's power, thinking for yourself, not having to depend on other people. I mean, 1 off, 2, 3, 4, I mean, I have people on my lives that have been there every week for 2 years, but, you know, it's like, they don't revolve, you know, they don't bend my predictions to them. So, you know, they've got a mind of their own. They can go off, they can come back. They're not addicted. Where Harry seems to think, you know, he's had this relationship online or with a psychic for years. Well, you know, if she's that frigging strong, can't she pop in and see him herself, you know? That's what I would be saying, because they can, or they can give you a sign, or you can talk to them and they'll make a noise, you know, a floor creak of this. I've actually had it before where my nana blew my candle out. It was the last time I spoke to her, frightened me to death. I said, "Good night, Nana," and she, the candle just went out, and we'd been having a conversation for a good, like, half an hour. So there was no drafts or anything. I absolutely assure you it just went out the way it did. But anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of getting, you know, oh dear, what we're getting into. Are Harry and Meghan, I think she's at home playing mother. You know, at home playing mother, trying to get into his good books, you know, trying to show him that she's sweetness as well as negative. Because when your husband starts reading, you know, all these things online about you, and then more and more people pointing things out about his wife to him, then that's a threat, okay? That's an actual threat to Meghan. So, of course, she has to revert to being Diana and, Jesus, and being Mother of the Year. I've never seen this card for Meghan. I've always seen it for Diana. And, you know, I mean, this is true to form, because the Queen of Cups isn't just a lovely, lovely person. You know, they've all got dark sides as well. But that's Diana, you know, she had a dark side as well, and she was capable of having an affair or two, not just Charles. So, yeah, I don't know why we got Diana there, but maybe she's coming out. So let's ask, how does Harry feel about Meghan at the moment, you know, given all the feedback he's had? I bet he's high as a kite. Oh. Yeah, look, these two are together. He loves her. He absolutely loves her. He's never been so happy. So he thinks, it's going well. They are committed. They're in it together. He cannot see life without her. He loves her, I know people say, but at the end of the day, right, if you believe you love somebody, regardless of, any mental health disorders, if you believe you love somebody, then, you do, as far as I'm concerned, I won't have it that Megan doesn't love anybody, because she does. She loves herself. If she can love herself, she can love her children, she can love her husband, she loved her dad, all until they served their purpose, which I agree, but she did love them. I've never known anybody, any soul that does not have, an element of love inside them and capability. So, I do feel it's quite strong to say, no, she don't love him, she don't love him. She loves him. It's not your love, it's their love, it's the way they see it. Megan, how does Megan feel about Harry? I also kind of feel like, Harry will want to meet somebody, not another woman, but will want to meet somebody, maybe, to try and set the record straight. How does Megan feel about Harry? Yeah, arguing, it's a competition now. Who did better? Who sold more books? Who, Harry does have an ego too. He might be saying it in a jest, going around the house, but she wouldn't like that. She would take it as a slight. So, she may be playing Mother Nature and doing all these things, but it's not making her happy. It's making her snappy. It's not making her happy. How does Megan feel about Harry's success with his book Spare? It's made some money, it's made some money, so she might be, there's arguments going on around her, there's arguments, that'll probably be staff that she's, in this state. It's hard to, when you're known for being so strong and resilient and tungsten, to be falling apart, is like a massive fit, she would take it so bad. But anyway, no, right here, they're going all over. It looks like he's going to go to other countries. I'm getting other countries. Now, ain't that funny? I'm getting worldwide. How does she feel? That has been a success. It has been a success. It's been rammed down her throat. It's a success. The numbers, according to hers, are a success. Everything's a success, So I do see more worldwide travel as well here. I don't think this is over, but this is certainly a ticket. So it's like now it's completed, Spare is completed. She could be bringing out her book, and trust her, it wouldn't be August or whenever they said it was. It'd be right before the coronation. So it's ready for a next move. So she's gearing up with Harry to make an even bigger move, okay? A bigger move. So where is she? Well, she's, she's hiding. Yes, she's hiding. She don't want to look bad. You'd have to be mad writing those things in that book, People are saying that she was mad, or Harry's mad, or, he's got a mental illness. How does she, when will we see her? Well, she, when she's calmed down. What's she been up to? Well, she's, trying to play Mother Nature. Maybe she's questioning her psychic who said everything will turn out well, with the royal family and they'll make up. I mean, I'm the first to say the only way was, not now, but was to take Harry back in and, manage him from within. However, Harry clearly does not want to heal, and you've got his psychopath of a wife as well to contend with. It will never work. Harry will never change. He cannot change, and neither will Meghan. So, there's absolutely no point. So they're trying to get an invitation. Well, that'll be on their next one. Okay, guys, it's been fantastic reading for you as per usual, and I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.